Today, we're putting a wiener dog's superpowers to the test. Can this tiny dog beat humans in a real science experiment, using nothing but her nose? By the end of this video, you'll know just how powerful a dachshund's sense of smell really is, and whether these little dogs are secretly born to be scent detectives. This is Pepper, a miniature dachshund, and today she's the star of our science lab. Dachshunds were originally bred to hunt badgers underground. That means their bodies, and especially their noses, were designed for tracking scent in tough conditions. In this experiment, we're going to test one big question. How fast and how accurately can a wiener dog find a hidden scent compared to a human? Here's how the experiment works. We've set up multiple identical containers. Only one of them has a strong smell inside something our dog loves, like her favorite treat or a safe scent sample. For each trial, we'll hide the scent in a random container. Our wiener dog will start from the same spot every time, and her job is to find the correct container as quickly as possible. We'll record 3 things in every trial. Number 1, how long it takes her to find the scent. Number 2, whether she picks the right container on the first try. And number 3, whether her performance changes over time as she gets tired or more experienced. For comparison, we'll also have a human try the same challenge, using only sight and guessing, with no smell clues. Our hypothesis is simple. The wiener dog will be much faster and far more accurate than the human because her nose is built for this job. Dogs have around 300 million scent receptors in their noses. Humans have only about 6 million. So if this works, we should see a huge difference in performance. Let's start with trial 1. We hide the scent in one of the containers. Our wiener dog is at the starting line, and we begin the timer. She's sniffing the air, moving from container to container, tracking the scent trail. There it is, she's picked the correct container. Time recorded. We repeat this process across 5 trials, randomizing where the scent is hidden each time. This prevents her from simply memorizing a pattern and forces her to rely on her nose. As you watch these trials, pay attention to her body language. Her nose is constantly working. She moves in short bursts, and she slows down when she gets close to the source. Now it's time for the human test. For fairness, the human participant doesn't know which container has the scent. They're not allowed to smell it. They can only guess based on visual cues. Just like with our wiener dog, the human gets multiple trials. We measure how long they take to decide and whether they choose correctly. This gives us a baseline to compare how much better a scent-driven strategy is versus pure guessing. After finishing all the trials, here's what we found. Our wiener dog successfully found the correct scent in the vast majority of trials. Across all trials, her success rate was around 92%, meaning she chose the correct container almost every single time. Her average detection time was just a few seconds per trial. In some runs, she located the scent in under 10 seconds. When we compare this to the human results, the difference is obvious. The human's success rate was much lower, closer to a random guess. Their average decision time was also noticeably longer. So in both speed and accuracy, the wiener dog clearly outperformed the human. So why is the wiener dog so much better at this task than a human? The biggest reason is olfactory anatomy. Dogs have an estimated 300 million scent receptors in their noses. Humans have about 6 million. That's a difference of almost 50 times. On top of that, the part of the brain that processes smell is proportionally much larger in dogs than in humans. Dogs also use a special technique called sniffing. Each rapid inhale pulls in new scent particles and helps them map the concentration of odor in different directions. Think of it like having a built-in 3D radar for smell. Where humans might barely notice a faint scent, a dog can track its intensity, direction, and source. Dachshunds, in particular, were bred for underground hunting. They needed to track animals through tunnels where vision was limited. Their long bodies and low-to-the-ground posture actually bring their noses closer to the scent trail. In other words, this experiment doesn't just show that dogs are good at smelling, it shows that their entire body and brain are optimized for scent detection. These results are fun, but they also connect to real life in important ways. The same kind of scent abilities we tested here are used in working dogs every day. Detection dogs help find missing people, locate disaster survivors under rubble, detect illegal substances, and even identify medical conditions like low blood sugar or some types of cancer. Our Wiener dog isn't a trained working dog, but the basic biology is the same. What we're seeing in this experiment is just a small glimpse of what dogs are capable of when their natural abilities are trained and focused. So what did we learn from this Wiener dog science experiment? First, even an ordinary dachshund, with no professional training, can dramatically outperform a human in scent-based tasks. Second, the numbers we collected clearly support what scientists already know. Dogs have incredibly powerful noses, and their brains are built to process smell in ways we simply can't match. And third, when you see a dog sniffing the ground on a walk, it's not just random behavior, it's a highly advanced sensory system at work. If you enjoyed this experiment and you want to see more real science with real dogs, let us know in the comments. What should we test next? Agility, problem solving, or another sense like hearing? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who loves wiener dogs. And, of course, a big thank you to Pepper for being our very patient scientist today. See you in the next experiment.